What's your thought on buying Bitcoin and Ethereum for long term? I have small position, still building position on Bitcoin more than Ethereum. Ethereum, I also have very small positions. For me, this is like a hedge. Let me just share some story, like some research that I've done. I think right now, US debt is around 30 trillions. And I think I shared before, right? US debt will double every 10 years. So 30, as of now, 2030, they will become like 60 trillion. And then they will become 120, 240, 480, and they will hit 1 quadrillion. Let's say within our lifetime now. So you imagine the kind of the size of the monetary base it will increase. That's number one. Then number two is that why all this, like Bitcoin is, you can see as a currency or store of value, right? And the main selling point is there are two. One is that they are scarce in nature. It's not going to increase anymore. And then second point is that the network effect, because people will put money in an instrument that other also trust that as a good store of value. So Bitcoin prices has increasing quite a huge margin in the past 10 years, right? So there will be some network effect that's going on already. So you just pair the first statement with regards to the monetary base expansion with the second statement, which is that you have something that is not going to go away, because how Bitcoins run is that the price can collapse, but the entire infrastructure behind Bitcoin will keep running, even if you have war, even you have all sorts of scenarios, right? Bitcoin will still be around. So you just pair these two, you can come up with a very strong bull thesis that the price will tend to go up in the future. Talking about, like, let's say decades ahead. So whether you want to believe this as a story is really up to you. So I personally believe the bull thesis, but it's not something that I want to put in like huge amount of my own assets there. So that's why I said I have some position, and then I'm building like DCA, small amount every month. So that's how my view on Bitcoin. Ethereum is a bit tough because I think that there's a lot of more stuff that you need to pay attention to. For example, like how the ETH 2.0 is going to proceed, right? And then they also have, in terms of functionality, Ethereum is much better than Bitcoin. They can do smart contract. They have a huge base of developers. Those are all true. But they also have like other cryptocurrency that is trying to replace or take on Ethereum roles, right? For example, like all those Cardano, Solana, you might want to pay a lot more attention to and see whether like Ethereum will be leading. So there will be more homework if you go into Ethereum instead of Bitcoin. Bitcoin is a lot easier to understand from monetary perspective. And then, of course, if you go into other coins other than these two, right, then the amount of research you need to basically like triple or quadruple the amount of research to justify why you are not buying these two and the others, because the risk is just a lot higher, right? So the other I don't spend much time to research on.